lining up pretty well. Green light and they're off and racing. Coming up pretty well on the inside is Commandant. Also on the outside Fairfield Flyer. Also with Lucky Speed and Lord of Fuss. But it's going to be Commandant who's going to take the lead for the third trial. There's 2-year-old trotters. Coming in second spot on the inside is Lucky Speed. Also on the outside is Fairfield Flyer. Lord of Fuss is going to go through back the pegs. Oh no, on the outside, and Jet Star is going to go back on through back the pegs last of all. But it's still Commanded in front. Doing a pretty comfortable tempo. On the outside is Fairfield Flyer. Behind the leader is Lucky Speed. On the outside is Lot of Fuss, and last of all is Jet Star as they're making the way to pass the bell now, and they're making the way into the last lap. And it's still Commanded in front. It'll be doing a pretty comfortable tempo. On the outside is Fairfield Flyer. Lucky Speed still behind the leader, still up on its back. In the 1-1 on the outside is a Lot of Fuss, and still last of all on the tail of the field is Jet Star as they're making the way now into the back straight, and it's still Commanded in front for Peter Lane. Right up the tempo a bit quicker now as they're heading into the back straight. On the outside is Fairfield Flyer for Chris Sinozio. Still behind the leader is Lucky Speed. A Lot of Fuss still in the 1-1, and last of all still is Jet Star for Ashley Manton. They're still all in their same positions now as they're heading out of the back straight now, and they're going to pass the 400 metres in a couple of seconds, and it's still Commanded in front. He might race away now in a couple of seconds. On the outside is still Fairfield Fly in the dev spot. Pulling out now out of the 1-1 is a Lot of Fuss for Matthew Gaff. Still behind the leader is Lucky Speed, is still last of all. Following it up on the outside is Jet Star, but it's still Commandant still in front. On the outside is still Fairfield Fly, and still on the outside, three outside, is Lot of Fuss. Going in the sprint lane is Lucky Speed, but it's still Commanded. He's going to race away now. He's let off the rocker boosters and he's going to race home, and it's going to be Commanded. He's going to win the third trial, the 2-year-old trotters. On the outside is Lot of Fuss. Third is Fairfield Flyer. Fourth is Jet Star, and last of all is Lucky Speed.